Okay, let's hope this doesn't kaput again. It's always my men. The men always end up killing themselves somehow. Hank went and died by like catching. Okay, he caught himself on fire outside in the snow. Okay, crossing fingers, hoping that this doesn't cause a disaster again. Okay, so we had to restart because there was a big ol' crash. And I'm just gonna let it sit, let it load all the little profiles, let it figure out what it wants to do. And Lewis is back alive. That's good. I don't know what he did the first time to get himself dead. He's repaired a dishwasher a time or two. So, don't know how that happened. Okay, looks like things are starting to load up pretty good. Okay. Oh no. Okay, what is all this like money sounds doing? Okay, so we're all loaded up. We're all looking good. All right, ooh. Eat my ugly house. Okay. So, what room am I going to tackle right now? Okay. So the dishwasher is still broken. I don't know if I trust Lewis to try to fix this again. He died last time, so we don't want that. Vex, what are you doing? Okay, can you clean up all the dishes? Like, come on, my guy. You are in trouble. You're grounded because you went and got yourself arrested for throwing eggs at your uncle's house. Oh, come on. Every time it glitches, I'm like a little bit scared here. Okay, so now you're gonna want to be friends with this guy again. Okay, I wish there was like a ledger where I could see where all the money is coming and going. Like that would be pretty cool. I hope that's a thing in the new game. Okay. So since Lewis is still alive, I still have to do the yellow and purple theme. Maybe Lewis should just die again. Because the yellow and purple is really bad. Okay, I'm going to do the pets room. I feel like that's going to be the best one to do right now. I really want to know more about this tax bill stuff that they all have to deal with. Okay, so we're going to do the pets room here. And it has this like purple plum blue color. So let's go into our build mode, which hopefully is easier on the computer because that was a disaster. This thing is hideous, so we are moving it. Back when Vladimir was not doing the cutest paintings. Okay, so we'll scoot that out there. We have some terrariums in here. Let's see. I think the terrariums and the bird should also stay in here. Like, we'll just have a generic pets room, not just the dogs room. So, okay, just find a spot to drop you guys. And then they have their little fire hydrant that they brought back. Okay. And their bed. They'll need their bed. Okay, so I think I can tuck the bed into the corner. Yes. Okay, I think that's a good spot for their doggy bed. And then their little cleaner machine that they have. Gosh, this thing is like so big and ugly. Like, why is it so in the way? Like, they can't... Like, I can't put it in front of the door, right? Because it's gonna be too big. Ugh. Why is it so big? The damn dogs are always getting fleas, so they need... Like, does it work if I don't have it on the grid? That's the big question. Like, do I move objects? Like, can I use it then? Let's test. Move objects on. Move objects on. Okay. Now let's see if I stick it over here, can the dogs... They probably couldn't use it there. But if I use it here, like if I have it scooted up against the wall here, or maybe in the middle here. Okay, let's see if the dog can use this little guy here. Yumi or Berkey. Who is the sleepier one? Because I'm waking you up. Okay, Yumi, you're getting woken up. And you're going into your little doggy thing. Okay, I hope you can use him. Hurry up, Yumi. Okay, so I don't understand why that thing needs such a big-ass floor plan. Are you all washed now? Like, does it actually wash you? You can chew on your fire hydrant? Oh my god, you just walked right through glass, girl! What are you doing? Okay, we're going back into build mode. Okay, so I like that there. We'll grab this guy. A little bird cage, and we got a couple terrariums. Let's scoot and scoot so it's like all nice and even. Okay, so we have a pets room here. I need to color the walls. Let's grab the hex from this guy. And let's color the walls this color, and let's take a look at what it seems like. I think I want to do a lighter shade. That's as light as I can go. I mean, it's a pretty strong purple. Do I go darker? Because I want something to contrast. I think having a darker floor will make more sense in a pet's room, though. So we'll go all the way light. Yeah, give it some texture. And then we'll darken the floor. Yeah, I like that one. And then this guy, let's make him purple. Okay, that looks good. We'll keep the wood, and we'll change this guy to be the same purple. Yeah. Okay. I think that's cute. Okay, let's add more things for the pets. 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 All the way down here. Okay, so they need... Oh, they have their, like, food bowls and stuff. I should probably move that in here. Their little toys. I think that works. Oh my gosh. Hey! Ding dong is indeed. Hey, cat. Okay. So I'm working on my pet's room right now, which is this purple room over here. I have 2 dogs in this family. So here's Yumi, one of the dogs, and then I don't know where... Oh, Barky's in here. Barky. So they're getting their own room set up right now. And then they have, like, birds and shit in here. But those are pretty temporary. So I'll show you the chaos of all the colors that we got here. So this is the house. Let me pull it all the way up. And we'll take off the grid. So this is their house. I'm not very good at the whole, like, building house thing. Like, the shape of the house is pretty whack. Like, it kind of looks like this was a house and this was a house, and then they got smooshed together. Because that's kind of what happened. So this is the big house, and then we'll start at the bottom floor here. Entryway, and then this blue section is like the entryway. Kitchen, and it's not much of a living room. It's just a chessboard, but yeah. So yeah, it is just totally chaos right now. Like, they just have this random chessboard in the middle of and the stereo for all their party having. The color blocking on the floor. So I went through, like, a random color generator, and I was like, okay, each room is going to get randomly generated a color. And I have a recording of all that, so, like, all this is going to get spliced into, like, a video. Yeah, it really is. Like, we've got the stereo for people to dance, and then we've got, like, the chess place, and there's not a couch. There's not a single couch in this whole house. So that's gonna have to change. But we're not working on that right now. We're playing with the pets. So all the colors are randomly generated, and this is, like, the hex codes that they got. So it'll be interesting to do, like, the majority of the house in this vibrant, like, pink color. And most of the rooms got some sort of purple. Like, this one is, like, this plum color. This one's, like... Well, this is, like, for the bedrooms. The Sims all have their own favorite colors. So I'm doing the bedrooms in their favorite colors. But that ended up with, like, this situation over here. Which, here, I'll turn on daylight. The Lakers room. I can't decide if I like this one or not. This was, like, my first attempt at doing this. And it's a lot. Yeah, it is so much. But listen, it's because... So this is Lewis, the guy who... Oh, I don't want to pick up Lewis. His favorite color is yellow, and her favorite color is purple. And the reason why it looks like a dorm room is they were, like, teen parents, but they're best friends. They, like, aren't dating each other. So I didn't want to give them a room of, like, you know, like, a married couple, because they're not. They were just, like, friends. And so... Yeah, kind of. So I tried to, like, incorporate it, but my god, they are just, like, the most, like, chaotic two. Like, first of all, he went and killed himself on the dishwasher, but because my game crashed, it started over. I was like, oh, damn it. So now I have to still incorporate yellow into this damn thing. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that and not have it look like the Lakers, but I did not succeed. It looks like the Lakers. It looks like they are just big fans of the Lakers. So I've decided that that will be like the last room I come back to. So here's this cute little purple bathroom I did. It's like this one's actually cute. And I'll put it in live mode so the little checkerboard things move. Because that's like a mod I have where I can like put a little slot of something to like add more clutter. Because the Sims had like a grid that you had to snap everything to, so I wanted freedom and I got that. So this is my cute little purple bathroom. I did all the bathrooms already. My cute little orange bathroom. I'm a fan of this one. It has a lot of candles. But yeah, I think they're rivals. If I'm honest, I have no idea. Like I don't know anything about sports. Like James has suddenly gotten really into the Warriors. Like he's watching them every day, and I'm like, since when do you like basketball? Now I have to have another sport I listen to. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, the purple bathroom is so cute. I like this one. There's like some artwork over here. Like, look at how cute this one is. Big fan of this one. The orange one I think is pretty cute too. I like my like black. Oh, there we go. A little glitchy. I like my black tub and stuff like that. And then we got a green bathroom up here. So this is the upstairs zone, which this one's going to be so weird. It looks like a kindergarten's play mat. I don't know how I'm going to make that work, but we got this cute green bathroom over here. Look at that. And look at this cute little like alligator toy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. This is it. This is it. They're over. They're no longer they're no longer that dynamic duo. We'll have to do something like the yellow and orange, but also have it gold and blue. That'll be interesting. But James cares more about the Niners, so yeah, you can place toys. So they have like different toys and stuff, and like this is a little alligator toy. So if I go back into my buy mode, I do have to do, I think I got it from buy debug on. Yeah. So I got it in here, which is like the cheat where if you do, the cheat I just put on, you can get all the objects that are around in like the universe of Sims that you can't necessarily buy. And so I think he was in here somewhere. Just randomly. Like you can buy like random little things or like a high school diploma. Like you get that in the game, but like you can buy them now. So yeah. So I think he was one of those. He's probably like a dog toy or something. But he was really cute. So I was like, okay, well I want him in the bathtub, in the green bathtub too. Like that little hit of pink in there. So cute. Oh my god, why is that so gross? Oh, no. Oh my goodness, don't look at my dirty toilet. And then these little checkerboard things are, mods to just add clutter, add things around. So, yeah, right now I am finishing up my pet's room. Oh, too far. Over here. So the doggies have their fancy bed. They have their own, this is like a bath for them because they keep getting fleas and then they won't want to be washed by the people. And I'm like, why don't you want to be washed by the people? So I had to get this like crazy contraption for them to actually, take a bath. Okay, I think this room needs a rug. Rugs. Okay, so I learned all this stuff like recently because when I first went to try to play the game, like because it's hella old, you need you actually need mods in order to play it. Like it can't handle being ran on the bottom of it has a space, it looks like. The galaxy thing. Oh, this thing? Is that what you're talking about? The galaxy thing. If this is what you're talking about, it's a pet bed. But if that's not what you're talking about, I have no idea what you're talking about. What? The galaxy thingy. The bottom of it has space. Oh, I see. Oh, I have slow mode on. Here, I can turn that off for you. Okay, this might like freak out the game for a second. Okay, we'll turn that off right now. There we go. Okay. Frida! Now you can just cause chaos in my chat. You'll just spam it. Yeah, no, this is like a pet bed. So it's like some fancy pet bed. I don't know why it has like I don't know why it like does this like glittery thing, but it does. Uh it that and a couple other things will like get that look. Oh, they're fancy pet bowl. This one, see, it has the glitter on it. It's like rewards for their happiness points because they have had lots of wishes fulfilled. So no, you didn't crash the stream. You're good. So those are like rewards for them. So that's why it must like do something. Like I don't know if the pet bed like makes them extra happier, like they're extra cozy in their bed compared to like not. And this is just a pet bowl that never needs to be refilled. So okay, so let's get a rug down. It's unfortunate. So I do have like a couple like custom content things, but I don't have like a ton. So who knows how like much I can really do. So let's see. Let's color this guy purple. But honestly, like finding all the mods has been pretty cool because you can change so much of your gameplay. Like the story progression gets changed. I have something that changes that. So it makes it so like all the other Sims in the world go and do things without like you needing to do something with them. Like they'll go off and get married and have kids and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I can just slap a rug anywhere I want. Cuz I have move objects on. That's another cheat, like the debug one, move objects on. So it'll take away the footprint that you must adhere to, and it will, if you hit alt, you'll be able to like see how it snaps to a grid right now. But if I push alt, I can woo freedom. And then yeah, I can just like slap this bad boy wherever I want. Now where do I want is the question. I just don't know. It doesn't seem. I think I want something that's like gonna have a border on him. Okay, he's huge. Okay, let's see what I can do with this guy. And I have some like custom prints. Let's see what these guys look like as it loads. Are you gonna load? There we go. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, so like it's a lot easier to build with all the like move objects, alt, and there's like a shitload of custom content people are putting out. People are putting out custom content all the time. And so some of it, you know, I have like a little folder, and it's super easy to mod. Like I'm sure you've modded games before, but this is my first time modding a game successfully. I tried to mod Planet Zoo and that didn't work out, but they're still like that's a new game. So they're putting out, you know, updates and stuff. So like the mods get broken, but because Sims 3 is like hella old, EA's not putting out any updates. So all the mods from like 2012 and 2014 still work just fine. But it's really easy. Like you just drop little files into the folder that you set up in your EA. Like, okay, I'm gonna make this one like a white border. What does that look like? I don't know if I like the texture on it. Oh, yeah. So Tamada is like super yeah. So Sims 3, their build mode is really pretty, but the gameplay, I don't know how people play it. Like, it just kind of seems really boring because it's not an open world. Like, it just seems so weird to have a Sims game that's not open world. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, it kind of is. Like, the way that the community has it set up is like you grab like this reference readme file, right? So that the game will like look at that and then know to like pull whatever mods you put into that folder. But yeah, it's honestly pretty easy. Like you just go, you download what's called like a package file, and then you just drop it into the little folder that you create that literally is just called mods. And that's it. It's super easy. And I'm a big fan. Uh and then that's also how you download all your like custom content. So like my Sims have like custom hair and stuff. Like I'll show you no, here, let's try. What do I want to do with the corner with the edge here? Oh, really? I haven't. Okay, I specifically have kind of stayed away from videos about Sims 3 lore because I'm doing this legacy challenge after like never having played with the people, the townies as they're called, because like as a kid, like when I was a teenager, right, when I was first playing this game, I was just a horny teenager and I just would like do self inserts and then like make whoever I was like crushing on like in the game and then like they would have an apartment together and I never played with like the babies or anything. So yeah, I purposely stayed away from the lore so that I could like figure out the townies on my own. But now it's like, past a couple generations, so I'm sure I'm missing out on some stuff that I should probably go watch. But yeah, The Sims 3 is pretty fun. Like, you should get it. It's super cheap on Steam to get every single expansion pack. And then the custom stuff is by far the cooler part. Like, yeah, okay. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how, like, most of us played when this game first came out. Like, I don't know how many people actually played with the townies at first because definitely was just making like my classmates and then having us all hook up with each other. Like there was no like trying to play the game however was intended, because like okay, so my first lady, so the legacy challenge is like you do like 10 generations with your people, and my first lady, she hooked up with one of the townies named Hank. And he turns out he's like a big old like philanderer. He had like 3 children outside of the relationship. He was like just a mess. Okay, I kind of like how pink looks with it, but I just don't like any of the like textures. I just kind of want there to be like I feel like I want something lighter, but okay, that kind of works. I think that kind of works. We're going to have that. Okay, let me see if I can show you my Sims who are not. I mean, they're kind of ugly because they're, Sims, but like he's got custom hair. Yeah, so it is a resource vampire, but there are, yeah, there are mods to help with that. And so I don't really notice too much drama in when I'm actually playing The Sims. I mean, uh, there's sometimes I can tell that the game is being finicky and that it's the game itself, but this computer is a disaster. Like this thing will crash all the time. It does not matter what I'm doing. If I'm just like looking at a web page, it'll be like, this is it. It's over. I'm KO'd. Like it's like, okay, what are you doing? Like calm down. So it's just kind of annoying. So we're probably gonna end up dropping this computer off at some like repair shop to get it looked at because like we've done so much. We've No, it was not The Sims. Somehow, because I was worried about that too, because this computer was like giving me problems long before The Sims. Like it would be all glitchy, doing anything. And so I was really worried about it when I was doing all the like heavy editing for 7. I was really worried that it was going to do something like that. And like, I knocked on a lot of wood, so it didn't do that. Well, we are in retrograde. So, any disaster, I think it's Mars. We can blame Mars. He's a finicky little bitch. I kind of like the rug in the center here. I'm going to... Do I want it lined up with the door? Like, what's like a good area to like create with the rug? Like, is this like this corner kind of deal? I think that kind of works. Mars is the microwave. It is true. It like... Oh, you're gonna get all my wet mouth sounds because I needed the water. So, yeah, I'm hoping that... Yeah, okay, yeah, isn't this thing kind of weird? This thing's weird. Like, I didn't like having to find a spot for it because it's like to help... It's like the dogs go in there to get a bath. And they always are coming back with fleas, so they really needed it. But it's just really hideous. Like, I don't know why they couldn't have done not this. You know what I mean? Like, they could have done anything else. Like, can I customize it? Like, what can I make it look like? That is, like, not any better. Like, nope, we're not doing that. Not doing that. I don't love how the rug, like, cuts the middle there. Like, what if I get 2 rugs? Is that too much? Is that just look silly? There's not a way for me to, like, have it just continuous. I mean, if you did have a dog room, you would want it covered in rugs. It is industrial looking. Like, I think it's supposed to come from, like, the future sci-fi pack. Does it say anywhere? No. It does divide the door correctly. And, like, it's lined up nicely with this wall. So it's not terrible. And, like, you would, if you had a shitload of dogs, you would want, like, a rug, especially under their bath thing and their bed here. So, I don't know. I guess I think I'm just going to leave this the way it is. And we're going to change the light. Unless I want to go with something like this. Something really crazy. Can't see it because I don't have a light in here no more. Ceiling lights. Okay. We're going to... Is this the guy I want? Or the littler guy? That's too industry. It does look like a space jacuzzi. Okay, I see what you're saying. It does. Oh, that's a cute little lamp. Does it work for, like, a room like this, though? I feel like I would want to see this lamp in, like, a nightclub. I'll have it over the pet bed. It's a special little pet bed one. Oh, this one matches. Okay. How do I want them lined up? We'll have them lined up right there. Okay. Exactly. Nightclub. Yes. This stairway is going to be all this like bright fuchsia color. Okay, so let's see. If I turn around here. Oh my goodness. Going through all the walls. How does this look if I'm a sim? This angle is always so hard to get, like, inside the room. Because did you know? I did not know this until recently because I was watching some people build. Um, okay, if I can figure out how to get there. Uh, you can see the ceiling tiles. They're ceiling tiles. I don't know why I don't have ceiling tiles over here. I don't know what happened there. Like, do I just not get ceiling tiles there? What happened? All right. Hopefully you can't. Yeah, the ceilings have tiles. Like, I recently learned this because I was watching a YouTuber who does like Sims 3 builds. And she was like, one of my pet peeves is when people don't go in and put in ceiling tiles in their house. And I'm like, okay, well, first of all, I didn't even know. I really hope you can't hear our stupid blowers. You might. Um, God, Thursdays are the worst. Yeah, we had no idea. I had no idea that ceiling tiles were a thing. So I have them in my house now, but only like I don't know how she got that angle to like actually see the damn tiles because like I can't get in there. It must be like a mod that she had that I don't. Oh, okay, that's good because they are intrusively loud for me. I have like my headphones on and I can still like barely hear myself talking. So they're just obnoxious. And then I know, like, because they're like right outside my window, so hopefully they leave. Okay, I'm gonna change the color. I want it to be like a soft purple. Well, that is a dark purple. Okay, you can kind of see it at the top here. So I'll have that, but this one, I want to change it to be a bit lighter. Let's see if I click down a bit. Okay, we'll have a soft, like pink purple ceiling tile. Let's get the walls up. Yeah, when they're white, it just kind of blends in and you just kind of think it's like, you know, whatever artifacts that you're looking at. But, like, it doesn't, like, I don't know, I'm never going to see them because I never ever, like, go into my Sims room like this. I do have a mod that lets me do third-person play with The Sims, so maybe I should try that and walk around my house. But I think we're almost done. I need something on the wall here. Oh my gosh, my game just flung the camera around. I don't think the dog's room actually needs any curtains. I think I'm gonna actually leave them without any. Like, because I feel like in a pet's room, curtains would just be shredded. And we don't need that today. But what kind of artwork does a dog want to see? No, so when I say third person, I think it's more like how you would walk around with like because like you know you're flinging around and you're like clicking on sims and stuff, but when you enable third person with the mod, it's more like how you would walk around like a third person shooter. Like you control it with the keyboard and the controller. Yeah. So you can like walk around and like act like your sim, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna put a white border on this. Oh, I don't need another one. I always click the wrong button for that. They have a purple border. That's kind of cute. What does the white look like, though? Kinda. Yeah, kinda. I think I liked the purple border more. And so I think that's the artwork for there. Is there anything else that's, like, worth putting up? Oh my goodness. What is this? Whose photos would this be? Like... Like, I wanna know who has, like, a root-tootin' cowboy, like, guy and, like, a naked model. And who... like, what is that? Like, just landscape? Weird. I kind of like this one. Has a good color situation for them. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. That has to go in here somewhere. Oh my gosh. I love that. One of my Sims is wearing a shirt that is like the 3 wolves shirt, except for it's 3 llamas. So the little jokes in here are pretty funny. Can we put a frame on that, or is that just by himself? Okay, so now I need something to kind of match. Like this side. Like what is... No, we don't need that. Like I need something that's like kind of purple, but like is a dog, you know? Like the one with wings. Oh, the horse one? I know, I did like that one. Rudy, go. Is this him? No. This is him, right here. I think that matches. He's not a dog, but he is a horse, which is like, you know, not the same at all. But he's like a pet theme, right? That's what, you know, we don't need to be strict on the hip bunny painting. No, we don't need that. Oh my gosh, look at this crazy dragon one. If I still had my sim who... he moved out. He's like the brother of my matriarch, because my legacy is a matriarchy. So my chick, she's the one... Ooh, look at how fancy this like unicorn is. So, you know, my chick, her brother moved out, and he was like the most Tumblr-esque boy ever. Like his job was a Wattpad writer. He wrote trashy fan fiction and was making like pretty good money off of it. So he moved out, and if he was still in the house, he would have that dragon photo. Like everything about him, yeah, no, everything about him was like the most Tumblr-esque I've ever seen. It was pretty funny. So like he started writing as like a teenager too, so it was just so perfect. It was too easy. And he just aged up perfectly. Because, like, you know, when you age them up, when they age up, they'll, like, kind of update their style and, like, how they look. It just aged up, like, perfectly in the way you're just like, yeah, that is exactly... Yeah, that's exactly what I would, like, imagine you having. All kinds of, like, little kitschy shit here. A lot of their wall art is, like, so... Okay, that is large. There's just a lot of it. I think I want to put a shelf somewhere. I need to put a shelf. Okay, that's quite a fancy shelf. I don't think I need a fancy shelf. Just a regular. Now we're lower on Wattpad. That isn't English, right? Can I? You know what? I got what you were saying, and does it really matter if there's anything else but that? Okay, I think that's okay. Do I want this shelf that low? Oh yeah, I do like the underlight of the shelf. Do I think it works for the dog's room? No, but it is pretty cool. I put it in the Lakers room over there. No. Let's do a little purple accent. I think that works. And then what kind of little accoutrement can I put on the shelf? Maybe some plants? That's too big of a plant. Okay, can we get them up here? Yeah. How cute is that? Okay. What's this? Oh my goodness, this is big. Okay. Little hanging plant. That's cute there, I think. Yeah, I like that. Where's some more plants? Is that too tall? He kind of goes through the ceiling just the littlest bit. You can have a plant, though, by your bed. Here, we'll put him there. There you go. You have like a little bed. Okay. That's probably too big. Okay, cute. Got a couple little cutie things there. I need more, like, just... The way that they have this stuff all organized is, like, kind of annoying. Like, they don't have it organized in a way that, like, makes sense. Like, I can't just, like, go into a section and be like, all decor. I just want to see all decor. I have to go into, like, specific rooms to find the decor. And it's like, well, what if... Look, we have a little goth girl. That's cute. Okay. A little stuffed unicorn guy. Does that work here? Hopefully they can still reach their food bowl with that in the way. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to be dealing with them being like, I can't eat. I know, I think the unicorn's pretty cute. There's a lot of stuff in here that I'm like, wait a minute, I have never, like, seen that before. Like, that's cute. And then, of course, there's so much, like... How to do the move. Okay, so... It can mess it up sometimes. Like, if you put something in the way... The Sims will be like, oh, we can't go there if you try to make them interact with the object. So I'll usually like do some tests. Like when I put, like this guy has a huge footprint, okay? Look at that footprint. And I was like worried that if he didn't have all that stupid space, the dogs couldn't use it. But it's totally fine. Like the dogs can use it there. So I'm not worried about that. So I'll have to just test to see if they can access the food bowl. Hopefully they can. I know, that's what I would think too. Especially like, you know, they need like a square in front of it so they can get in and out. Because this front part is the door. And then, I don't know, I think they have the side things because like there's some animation where it has like some weird like arms come out. And like, that's how, here, I'll show you. I'll get the dog to take a bath. Come here, Yumi. You're gonna take a bath. I know, sorry, you're gonna... I know, you want a nap, but you're gonna bath. You're gonna bath, and you're gonna have a snack. So, Yumi goes into this contraption, and then, like, look at all this. Like, like, what is all of this happening here? Yeah. Yeah, that's like the dog bath. So, that's why I think it has such a footprint, because it needs room to do its little animation. But if it clips through the wall, I don't really care. Okay, so Yumi's able to chow down. So that is good. And then they got a little birdie in here. Can we put a frame on you? No. Can we put a frame on you? No. Okay. Look at her just chowing. The bird? We don't have a name for the bird yet, but look. So sing-songy. We can give a name. Small bird info. Look at, that's an expensive-ass bird. 600 bucks. I know, it's so pretty. Poe! Okay, that's a cute name for the bird. Poe. Oh, Melody, that's a good one. Okay, Dodo's not a good name for the bird. Melody. And then we have a little... Oh, look, he's doing little push-ups! Oh my gosh, look at him. Got a butterfly. Got a little shrew thing. This one's name could be Dodo. Rascal! Oh no, Rascal, that's way too cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the lizard? Chameleon. Oh, sorry. Chameleon. Lizzie? That just makes me think too much of, like, my friend who I used to, like, be friends with when I was, like, much younger. What's a good chameleon name? Like Coco, maybe? That doesn't feel right, because I feel like a chameleon... Yeah. Like, knowing her, she probably would have, like, taken that as, like, a compliment. Coco just makes me feel like chocolate, not chameleon. What's like a good Camille? I know that's what I'm like. I don't really want to name names that like I know, but it's hard. Here we could do Cammy. That's cute. Cammy the chameleon. I clearly like don't interact much with like these little pets. And then we have another lizard over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, Pete. Well, I guess that, you know, Pete's a fine name for a lizard, I guess. Pete. I know, that's how I feel. I'm like, it's a little bit, like, fine, I guess. It doesn't really bring much to the imagination here. Doesn't really give personality. So I think this room might be done. I think I might be able to call this room situated for the pets. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we got the daughter playing over here. Like, I don't know why they haven't put her in her crib, because they all went to bed, but, you know, she's just doing her little... Okay, maybe don't do that, Vicky. How about we don't? How about you just play instead of eating? Don't do that. Play with this thing, Vicky. I'm also running out of names, because I started my legacy with Victoria Venom, and I was going to keep a V name, and I have ran out of V names already, I think, because I've already reused Victoria with Vicky. Oh, I don't have a Veronica. That's a good one. I need to put down Veronica. I have Victoria, Valerie, Vladimir, Victor, Vex. That's not even a real name. I just had to make up a name. Vex. But Veronica, it's a good one. See, I feel like there's a lot more V female names, but I keep having boys, which is very distressing when you're playing a matriarchy. Like, you can't... I need more girls, you know? So she's my third generation girl. Yeah, I had Vladimir Victor, and yeah, like those are the only ones that come to mind. I cannot think of another one. like who else uses V? Val. Yeah, Val. So, I don't know. I'll probably end up with a lot of, like, Victor 2, Vladimir Jr., something like that. But Valerie right here, she's the, we're trying to get her to be a pop star. Venetia Blinds. Okay, so I'll give you the rundown on my family here. So she's the second generation matriarch. Her mom was Victoria, and to start the legacy, you have to start like dirt ass poor. Like you only start with like $1,000 and an empty lot. Like you don't have a house. So a lot of like the beginning of the gameplay was just Victoria alone digging in the dumpster trying to like get some money to buy a wall and a toilet. And then she had I know it was really tragic. Like it was like dumpster diving, and the dogs, they can go and hunt. Like when they go hunting, it's not like they're bringing back animals. They like find gems and stuff. So, but the dog and Victoria dumpster diving, like they kept themselves alive through that. And then she, this is canon because my computer kept crashing. Victoria and Hank hooked up in an igloo as like a one night stand for her birthday, and she got pregnant from that. So that's how we got Victor, who was her older brother, and he doesn't live in the household anymore. He's out running around. But Hank died on fire in the snow. So they hooked up, she had the baby, and then she got Hank to move in with her, and they got married. It's like pretty funny how easy it is to get some of the townies to like leave their partner. Like every generation so far, maybe I should just keep this going, has snagged a guy who's already been married and like just was like, hey, how about you just dump your partner? Because she did that too. Yeah, so, you know, Victoria's out there hoeing it up. She gets knocked up with Hank. She has Victor. She gets Hank to move in. They get married. They have Valerie here, and Vladimir, who I think is upstairs. Is this Vladimir? Yeah, this is Vladimir. So Vladimir, he doesn't look like he's having a good time snoozing over here. He's tossing and turning. So Vladimir, he like just graduated high school. They're back. They're back. Yeah. He does not like to go outside, which honestly, vibes. Like, I get it. Where's his little thing? Yeah, hates the outdoors. So I get it. I get it. Like, who wants to do that? Not me. Not me at all. So he's like just turned an adult. Like he would be like, you know, the 18, 21-year-old. Yeah. Big moods. And Vlad is like this little hustler, okay? So Vlad was born, and then he started, like, his first wish as like a kid was to get this like bake sale thing so that he could like sell little baked goods out of his easy bake oven. So he was like hustling hard too. She wanted to be a pop star. That was like her first wish. She wanted to be a pop star. This thing, it's a gem cutter. So this is like when the dogs the dogs go out and they'll like find a gem, they'll dig up a rock or something like that, and then they'll bring it back, and then you can cut it. Mm-hmm. I have a pink diamond right here. Look at that. So we got a pink diamond going on. Of course it's heart-shaped, but you know, whatever. And then this is like the attic, just to ignore that. Where a couple other like super valuable gems I have are being kept. Like, look at that. 48 G's, dude! Yeah, and then this is like, yeah. So, Victoria, she was doing stuff like with this, like she was doing like potion making and things. Like when she was like retired or whatever. So after she had like, you know, got enough money to afford some walls, like, you know, we started doing some things like that. So that was inherited by her. Nobody else. Oh my god, that is nasty. My Sims just live in filth. Like he's like he's a never nude. So yeah, Victoria, she's out, you know, she gets all the stuff situated, and then yeah, dumpster diving heritage for sure. Like, they're keeping it strong. Nasties. Like, the toilet's all gross. That's all gross. And then, yeah, so Hank was like... And here's the thing. I don't know how Hank did this. Because this was not, like, a case of, like, the sim is, like, doing something beyond his level or whatever. He had, like, leveled up his, like, inventions to, like, half... You know, because you can do... I think it's, like, 10. Yeah, so he had, like, 5 out of 10. Invention level. And he was outside working on his bench out here in the snow when he catches on fire. Like, the back of his coat catches on fire. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, Hank, you gotta, like, you know, I'm trying to get him to, like, extinguish the flames or whatever. Victoria runs out there and she starts freaking out. She calls the fire department and, like, tries to get them in there. And, like, right before the fire department comes... Hank fucking dies. He just dies. I'm like, dude, you were outside. You were outside in the snow. Like, you should have just sat your ass down. And you would have been alive. But then the fire guy comes. the fire sim comes. And he's like, whew, that was a close one. It's a good thing you put out the fire before anything bad happened. And it's like... A close one, yeah, I know. Like, good thing nothing bad happened. I was like, he died. Like, he's dead. Like, I guess you're right that it didn't matter. Cause, okay. Hank was like a dog. He was, yeah, he did have like 3 other children, like that he was paying child support to. And that is just a thing. Like, the Sims in this game are just a bunch of loosey-gooseys. Because Lewis also has another kid. But he was like... Okay, so... He wasn't a teen when he hooked up with Valerie, who was a teen. So there was, like, you know, a little bit there. But, like, he has another kid somewhere. And I don't even know where. The loosest of gooses, yeah. So, here's his little... thing. So this is Lewis. Yeah, this is his oldest son. Who, he's a genius. Ugh. I'm trying to get this kid to be a genius. Oh shit, our family's rich? Is that really? Like, okay. Sorry, Doyle. I guess you're not part of the rich family. So, I do. Yeah, the gem cutter is what got us a shitload of money. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the dog has found so many of these gems that just, like, are worth an unreasonable amount of money. Yeah, Doyle should consider changing his name. Because who names their kid Doyle? But also, look at my Sims custom hair. Like, their hair, their regular hair is so much uglier. I really like this hair. So, yeah, so then, yeah, I know, it looks so silky and fancy, and, like, his daughter has matching, like, look at, that's pretty cute, I gotta say. And, like, his genes are really strong. Like, the kids they have, like, so Victoria... was like darker skin. She had like curlier hair. I wonder if it's only going to show like ghost version. Yeah. Yeah, she was a klepto. Yeah, so this is the oldest. We got Victor, Valerie, Vladimir. This is he's like, you know, the salesperson. He's the Wattpad writer. Like he's still yeah. He's still a writer. Like I'll get little notifications because they're friends even though he's not in the household anymore. And it'll say like, "Oh, he wrote another trashy novel." And I'm like, "I'm so happy for Victor. He was so good. I was so sad that he moved out of the house." Because he was really good with the babies. Like she's not good with the babies. She doesn't do anything with them. But he was like always the one like taking care of them. He would not this would not happen under Victor, okay? Yeah, no. That's like level 4 or 5 or something. So he's like up there in the career. Like he's making like thousands of simoleons a week just from his books being sold. So I don't know what they're all about. Yeah, Popper, yeah. He's out here. I'll show you his house. I'll show you his house and you tell me. You tell me, is this the house of a pauper? Is that a pauper's house? Like, look at this gorgeous thing. Victor did well for himself, except for he cannot land a lady. Like, he is... Yeah. Like, Victor's constantly dating, like, a new woman every week. Like, I don't think he's gonna end up, like, having a kid or anything like that. He probably got tired having taken care of all the other babies. Like, he took care of her babies. Valerie, who's just sleeping. So, Valerie obviously has to stay, because... Yeah, he's, like, every time, like, every notification, every other notification is like, Victor's been seen on the town with arm in arm with this other lady, and then it'll be, like, the next notification's, like, a totally different woman. So he's just, you know... Who knows what he's about? Okay. Nice, okay. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Vex, what are you doing? Why are you being so weird? Yeah, he's just loosey-goosey. He's taking after his father a little bit, but at least he's not, like, you know, getting married and having babies. Like, he doesn't have any babies. Oh, that's what he was doing. I was like, what is going on? Like, why is he trying to sneak? He was trying to sneak out of the house. Yeah, so, okay, and speaking of Victor, this is Vex. This is, Victoria, or not Victoria, Valerie's and Lewis's kid, the oldest, when she was a teenager. He went and egged Victor's house. So now he's grounded because he got arrested for that. Which is like, that's pretty extreme to get arrested for egging somebody's house, but, you know. So he's in a lot of trouble. And this is one of Hank's other kids. So, like, her half-brother. I get so many notifications for these half-children of the men that, like, I'm like, I don't even know who these Sims are. Because they're, like, you know, the half-siblings. So I just have a bunch of notifications and things that, like, don't matter. Yeah, no, they are. Like, it's like, I don't know who you are. Why are you here? Girl, put some pants on. You are always out here with no pants. And clean up your house. So we're trying to get her to be a pop star. I was really sad that we couldn't do that when she was a teenager because I really wanted to do, like, a teen pop star thing. But... like, you couldn't let them join the singing career until they were an adult. And it's like, yeah, I really wanted to do, like, a teen pop star. That would be so fun. Okay, I get it. Like, I get it. Girl, how did you do that? Okay, we need to call somebody. I know, that's what... yeah. Like, they're doing better. than us. Don't care. Like, there's so many Sims that, like, don't pay their child support. Why did you put your bolognese on the floor, Vex? And then this is Vladimir. There's nothing really exciting about him, but he's just like, yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know, Vex. Like, get your shit together. Stop egging your uncle's house. Stop putting your bolognese on the floor. So, anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. He just needs to be a celebrity. Like, that's like what his lifetime wish is to be rich and to be famous. Oh! My kitty is just at my feet. I should have a little cat cam. That's what I should do with my webcam. I should just have it, like, sitting on Andromeda because she just is curled up under the desk. Yes. Yes, actually. There's a mod I have where my Sims can be professional woohooers. And you can cyber woohoo. Okay, bro. Vlad, why'd you take the bird? Yeah. It's pretty funny. Here, let's get Vlad to do it. Vlad. Come here, you're gonna cyber woohoo. You're gonna go on the upstairs computer. Where is... Here we go. We'll have you randomly cyber woohoo. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting... Are you getting scolded or are you scolding? Why are you scolding Vex? Like, he's not even your kid. Yumi! Yumi, where are you? Why'd you leave home? Okay, Vex, you'll get scolded a different day because I want Vladimir to go woohoo. Where is Vex? What are you doing just standing there wet? Okay, so they're just stuck. And what did you do? Why are you all, like, freaked out? Did you break the computer? You did! Girl! Come on. She's just breaking everything. Now, Vlad is gonna have to cyber woohoo in the public computer! Okay, here we go. He's gonna cyber woohoo. Yeah, exactly. Like, what a saboteur moment. And we have a nice space rock here. Okay, here we go. Vlad's over here cyber woohooing. Oh. Oh, wait, it was that quick? Oh my gosh, Vlad! That did not work out in Vlad's favor. I just did Vlad dirty. He's just sitting there, like, look at him just sit and, like, contemplate his life choices. Like, he's just like, wow. 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 I did that. Yeah, Vlad. That's a face of regret. Ugh. Ugh. Lewis is he's in law enforcement. So I don't love that. So he wants to be an international super spy, which means he has to be working at the police force. And it's like, I don't love that. I do not love that one little bit. Like, he was a firefighter, right? And it's like, okay, that, cool. Like, noble. Hero. Love that. Now he's a cop. I know. I was like, dude, did you really have to be a cop? And look, you're only getting $8 an hour. 8 simoleons. Not even worth it, dude. He came in loaded. So the reason why he's living with us is okay, this is how the second generation started. Victor was having a party as a teenager. Like, he was like, what would be like roughly 17-ish. And then she was like roughly 14-ish. Because she had like just turned to a teenager. And she met Lewis, who was a friend of Victor. And she was like, oh, I want to be like friends with him. And I was like, okay, I could have like a teen romance moment. So I send them out on like a little date to like go be friends. And it turns out like when you are playing, you can click on a sim and have them consider the attractiveness. Like you can say like, you could basically ask your sim, like, do you think this other sim is hot? And she was like 1 out of 10. She did not like Lewis. She was like, I don't think he's cute at all. I just want to be his friend. Yeah, so I was like, oh, wow, okay. So we will just have you be friends then. And so, they hang out and they become like besties. Vlad, who are you yelling at? How about you mop up the puddle you just walked over? Oh my gosh, these Sims, I swear, it's like babysitting. Like, what is happening over here? So I was like, okay, so Valerie just like doesn't really think he's cute. She just wants to be. I know, he's like all PO'd. Like, come on, dude. Chill out. And the so she's like not all about Lewis. And I was like, all right, so you guys will just be like best friends then, or whatever. So they are besties. They run around and do things together. And he's over one day, and then all of a sudden she starts like flirting with him. And I was like, girl, what? You don't even think he's cute. Like, what are you doing flirting? And he's flirting back. And then they go and like they woohoo, and she gets preggo from that. That's what I was like. I was like, girl, like, did you know something I didn't? Like, how did this happen? Because they woohoo, right? And he's a young adult at the time, and she's a teenager at the time. So, a little sus. But, he was like the brother's age, so it's not, it was a little bit weird. But anyway, so, they woohoo, and they're still just best friends. Like, they're not like romantic together. And so it was like, okay, so you guys just like had a weird thing, I guess. And so that's how we got Vex here. And at first, I didn't even think, because, like, you know how when they woohoo, and then there's like, okay, why is that not clean yet? I've, like, told 3 Sims to clean this thing. Ew, this poor baby does not deserve to eat off that. Vex, you're gonna have to clean this as punishment for whatever you did. And now you're skipping school, my guy? You're never gonna be a genius that way. So, we got Vex, right? And she's still a teenager when she has him. And we're going through, and like this is still like when we're poor, like when Victoria's like dumpster diving. So she's extra dumpster diving, trying to get things for the baby. The dogs are out hunting, getting gems. They're trying their best, to get, for the baby. Baby's coming, and it was expensive, and there was like 8 puppies. There was like, yeah, I think she totally knew something. It was a disaster, right? And then like I get notifications from Lewis, because he's like a baby daddy now. These like little notifications that say like, not these boring ones, but like something like this, right? So this guy's like a friend of Vex, which is why I'm getting notifications on his story progression. So I started getting story progression notifications for Lewis, and I was like, it was like, $11,000 might sound like a lot of money to some Sims, but for Lewis Wolf, it's just another day in the investment office or something like that. And so, you know, and then I would see something about him buying like a vacation home and like all this other stuff. And I was like, what? And Lewis was fucking behind on his child support payments. Like, I was like, see that 500? Or was that 50? If it was a 50, it was just getting paid, yeah, to the repair person. But Lewis pays $500 to child support. So I was like, dude, what the fuck, Lewis? Like, you got simoleons. You've got simoleons. What are you doing? Like, why is this such a thing? So I was like, okay, girl, we're gonna try and like get that child support permanent. You know what I mean? So she's like, you know, she throws a little pool party and he's there. They're hanging out. They're being besties. And I didn't even know this was an option where, yeah, she's gonna go get that bag. So, like, I didn't even know that this was a thing that you could do where you, like, as a friend, can ask a sim to dump their partner. I always thought, like, it was only for if you were, like, the side piece you could do that. Because Victoria did that with Hank. Yeah. Yeah. Victoria did that with Hank, where she was like, hey, how about, like, you know, we're sleeping together, we have a baby together, how about you leave your partner and come to me? And he did, because, you know, it was Hank. But Lewis is such a simp because they were best friends. They were not, okay, yeah, sure. They were not, like, romantic things together. Go do your play. What are they? Vex, you're in trouble. What are you doing? No computer time for you. You need to clean the baby table. So yeah, it was pretty wild because, so, you know, they're at the little pool party and Valerie's like, hey, how about you just like leave your partner? And he was like, yeah, you know what? That sounds good. And it just over, just like that. It was so quick. I was like, dude, you're such a simp. And I was like, yeah. And so I was like, can you ask him to like move in as like a friend? And yes. So she was like, how about you just move in with me? And he was like, super down. And like, they didn't like, no, not getting married. They're not like romantically involved or anything. He just joined the household as a friend. And so when he comes in, right, you know, there's like that little menu of like, okay, like this is what the new household will look like and all that stuff. 70, no. How many did he come in with? Because I'm trying to remember. And maybe it was only 31. Yeah, it was like the most simp I've ever seen. I was like, dude, what? Like, you just dropped, like, it was, because he was married to this other sim. He was married with a baby with this other sim. And he just was like, yeah, done. I'm down with you, Val. And like, they're not even together. It's so dramatic. I have it all recorded, but I haven't like cut it or anything yet because it's a lot of like footage to go through and I'm just kind of lazy and I just want to keep playing the game. But it is so dramatic. It is really dramatic. So he's like out there. He's just like, yeah, down, moves in, brings like 33,000 simoleons, which is like, that was so much. That was more than I'd ever had in my simoleon bank before. And so it was like, whoa, we can actually like build a house now. So it was like pretty sweet. Yeah. And like, it was like, it asked the little question of like, do you want to bring over all of his real estate too? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. What do you mean I don't? Like, are you saying I don't want it? And so let me show you. So in the map here. So everything that has like this teal color, we own. Because of Lewis. He owns parts of, he owns, do we outright own this one? No, we don't outright own this one. We outright own this. Like this one, 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 this one. I didn't even know we owned this one. Oh, and the criminal's headquarters. We somehow own? Yeah. No, he seriously came in with so much. I was just like, no way. And, like, you can go through and, like, collect, you know, your little money here. Like, we'll just keep on collecting money. Oh, well, he was trying to leave. Where was he trying to go? Look at that. Like, $6,000. Oh, my gosh. It was, like, just cashing in. Just cashing in. Yeah. No, yeah. And, like, then, get this. This is the craziest part. We're like, so I, like, now that I control him, I can ask him, like, okay, do you think my sim is cute? Like, do you think Valerie's cute? Do you want to know what he fucking rated her? I don't think you could guess. I don't think you could guess, because I just was like, there's no way. Like, he did all this for 3 out of 10. I was shook. I was like, you honest to God are just best friends? Are you kidding me? But you guys have, like, 2 babies together now? Because they'll, like, randomly just, like, decide to woohoo and, like, flirt and stuff. But I think they might be romantic now, but not, like, they're not, like, together. Like, this is not, they're just interest with each other. Like, they were best friends for the longest time until, Vicky was born. Yeah, 3 out of 10. I was like, there's no way. Like, you did all that for 3 out of 10, and I had at one point, yeah, like, this is really, like, a different kind of family, I guess. And I had his ex come over, because I wanted to see, like, his other baby, because I was like, wait a minute, you have another baby. So, she comes over, wearing all yellow, might I add, his favorite color. So I was like, oh, and it was like a bright, ugly yellow, right? Like, she was not looking cute. Yeah, I have a mod where I can see, like, different, like, what the Sims say sometimes. Like, what kind of thing are they whispering about? That's such a teenager thing to say. It's like, it's like, oh my god, his mom dropped him off. Like, okay, calm down. Like, yeah, like, how embarrassing. You're right, Vex. You can't even drive. Ugh. So I don't know what ask about day. Alright. So I just couldn't believe that he really was, like, doing all this for, you know, what he thinks is a 3 out of 10. And then, oh, it's probably, is that the dog's toy? It probably is. Yeah, that's the dog toy. They, I boo. Sims say such nonsense. So, oh, now they're fighting. Oh my gosh, now they're fighting. Why are you guys fighting? What time is it? Shower time. Is Lewis trying to tell his son that he stinks? Like, I'm trying to decode what this message could possibly say. Yeah, now they're gonna fight. Oh my gosh. Being on fire is not healthy. Like, some of these options just don't really make a lot of sense, and sometimes I feel like I'm just guessing at these conversations. I'm like, okay, in what world is that a thing that you respond to almost anything? Like, here, we'll say calm down. Oh gosh, I totally forgot. Okay, so Lewis, oh yeah, so Shannon came over. Yeah, calm down. That's definitely going to be the right thing to say. Except for, like, telling somebody not to be on fire is also kind of not the most helpful? I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's a type of advice he wants to hear right now. Sounds like somebody's getting extortioned. So listen to this. Lewis invites Shannon, his ex, over, right? She shows up in all yellow. Not looking cute in yellow, but like, you know, she's in all yellow. Like a yellow baseball cap and like a yellow, like, shirt or something like that. And I was like, wow, okay, so she's like really out here trying to get her man back. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was like literally yellow. It was like, wow, you are trying. And yeah. And then I was like, okay, well, Lewis, what do you think about her? Listen to this. Blindingly beautiful 10 out of 10. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You left somebody you think is a 10 out of 10 with blindingly beautiful, probably because she's wearing yellow. I don't know why. Like, it was like really bad. Oh, good. Vladimir is out here selling. So many notifications. Yeah, I was like, okay, so, like, why did you leave her then? Like, why did you drop her so quickly? If you were just like, wow, she's, like, stunning, I love her so much, or, like, she's stunning, beautiful, incredible. Yeah, I just was like, wow, dude, like, you don't even, yeah, like, I was so shocked when that came up, because I was like, there's no way. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you do that? And he was just so quick about it. Like, literally not, it wasn't like, oh, I had to, like, up the friend game to, like, make it happen, or have this, like, whole long chain of, like, conversations. Because, like, you know how, like, sometimes trying to get the Sims to marry each other is, like, impossible? Like, if you make one wrong move, all of a sudden it's over. It was literally, like, one of the first options. I was just like, what? I did this on a whim. I obviously had a plan, right? When I was like, okay, we're going to have a party and we're going to invite Lewis over because we keep seeing him buying up vacation property. But yeah, just dropped his lady. Yes! Like, you saw how quickly the fight between Lewis and his son Vex, they were at like a normal, like, yeah, it is so bizarre. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. And so, like, one of them wanted, so that was like when Vex was the only one in the picture, right? And I was like, fuck, she, like, okay, so when they woohooed, there's always like the little lullaby noise that makes them, that like tells you like, oh, this woohoo is like gonna end up with them preggers. But they didn't have that little woohoo sound, or the little lullaby sound when they woohooed. So I was like, oh, okay, so, you know, she's not pregnant, like, that's fine. She didn't even like him. And then all of a sudden, you know, a few quote-unquote days later, she's all like, oh, I'm pregnant. And it's like, wait a minute. And so, like, Lewis is definitely the baby daddy. Like, come on. That is his son. Look at him. Where's he going? Oh, he's gonna read a book. Like, Lewis's genes just, like, are so strong. Like, this is his oldest son. He only has one son, but... Well, actually, he doesn't. He has two sons. I keep forgetting about that. And then this is him. Like, look at him. Contemplating his life. Thinking hard. I wonder if his kid looks... The older one. I wonder how much he looks like him. Like, I can't really zoom in on this, but they all kind of look the same. He just kind of looks more like a Vulcan than anything else, honestly. Like, the Vex kind of just looks like a Vulcan. I feel like the name honestly fits him somehow. Like, even look at the way he's dressed. His haircut, everything about him. His eyebrows, he's a Vulcan. So that was like when Vex was only in the picture, and then Lewis moves in. We build most of the house. Oh, thank you. I was like, I just need something that starts with a V, and I made it up. Um, so at first, the house was only like this big when Lewis moves in. And so I was like, okay, at that point, when he moved in and the house was this little, we had Lewis, Valerie, Victor, Vladimir, Victoria, the baby, Vex, and 4 adult dogs and 8 puppies. So the house was packed. It was very full. So I was like, okay, we got to get some of these puppies. Yeah, no, it was so much. It was like, it was chaos. It was constant, just like the house was always wet because the dogs just kept pissing everywhere. It was like a disaster. So I had to get like, I had to get the puppies adopted out. So that was like a whole thing. So the puppies all got adopted out. I built out the house more with, Lewis's money. And then now that I like built out the floor plan, I've been like slowly building up the rooms, trying to get them to look nice. Like they have like their bare minimum and they have their little hobbies, but like, no, they don't need a sofa. Like, I feel like you should be doing something not this, because this is annoying to listen to. Were you and Vlad playing together? Here. You're gonna do something else. That's right, they have a chessboard. So they'll play like chess all the time. And then I plan on making this. Oh, they do have a sofa. There's one sofa in the house, but they've never sat in it. I was planning on making this like some sort of like reading. I don't know if like foyer is the right term. I don't know what a foyer is, but I feel like this is a foyer. So I'm going with that. And then, eventually Victoria passes away. She dies on the toilet, which that was, oh, so like this would be a foyer. Okay. Well, whatever this thing is, that's going to be like a reading office nook. I have no idea. I don't know what a foyer is. And I didn't look it up. Okay, something keeps like making noise like it's blowing up. Oh, is it this thing? It must be. Yeah, she did. She died on the toilet. Not even like our toilet. She was out in public. She was out at the store in their toilet. And then she died. Yeah, I was like, girl, you did this whole life. You were dumpster diving. You were hustling. You were doing all this shit for your family. And then you die on the toilet. Yeah. No joke. Oh. Where are you? Yeah, no, there was literally like somebody in the bathroom and like it was like she was in the stall of the bathroom and died. Cause like she was like in one of these. So she was like literally on the shitter. Yeah, like totally pulled an Elvis, you know? Girl, what are you doing? Why are you in this like clubhouse thing? We need to get you, like, you're supposed to be working right now. I don't know why you're playing your little video games. Here, go do your singagram. Yeah, this is like one of those like nightclub things that they've got in there. Oh, okay, so Zoe was one of the dogs that we did have. Zoe moved out with Victor and Tramp, but Tramp has passed. Sadly. Okay, what is this deer? Is this deer trying to get into the nightclub? He's like, oh my gosh. He totally was like gonna go and then he was like, oh shit, no, I gotta act like a deer. Girl, did you steal Lewis's bike? You did. Okay, so Lewis came with this bike. This is his bike. I don't know why she has it. So Zoe is a cute doggy now. She's the mom of the 2 dogs that we have. This is open world. Sims 4 is not. Oh, here we go. We are getting... $6 for that. Okay, so we're trying to get her to be like a famous pop star, you know? And this is, I guess, how you start the track. Don't play catch. You have another singogram to do. And if not, you're gonna go play some gigs. Dude, what the fuck? What? Samuel, my guy. Yeah, so she's doing like singograms. Offer a bug to eat. I don't know what the right move is, but we're gonna go with the bug. Okay, so they thought that conversation was boring. I don't know how that... How do you... I don't know why, but I first read this as I pegged by nature. Yeah, now you're not gonna like have fun. Okay, we need to get you like performing somewhere so that you can make some money. Here, how about you go here? Are you gonna walk there? No, I want you to drive there because you have a bike on you. Oh, look, you have a singogram. Do your singogram. Okay. So we're trying to make her a pop star. Okay, I want to see this. I want to see this pair. Yeah. I don't know, like, what the Sims are trying to say with some of these things. Like, it definitely reads like, you know, a little suspicious. James is saying that he's gonna try and find me on here. Like, I don't know who Renee is. It was so funny seeing Lewis, like, drive around that bike. I don't know why she has it right now. But that was, like, his main mode of transportation. Like, see? Look! This is the bike! It's his friend! Girl, where are you going? Yeah, the bike is his friend. Look at that. That would be so embarrassing to, like, go around and doing these things. Like, because she has to go and do them for people that she, like, went to high school with. Like, I would be embarrassed. But yeah, so this is his bike that she has for some reason. I'm like, I don't know why she has his bike. But he has a better relationship than with his son. Like, this is his son here. Doyle. Doyle's less important to him. Oh, here's the X. She does. I don't know what kind of magic this woman has put... Oh, yeah, and her brother doesn't like him. Vlad and him do not get along. So, the brother and the baby daddy is always drama. Oh, poor Vex didn't get to go to prom because he was grounded. Girl, what are you doing? Where are you walking to? You're gonna nap. Just go home. Okay, I want to see this. It's such a like it makes me think of Princess Peach's bike in Super Mario Brothers. Under Sims 3. Okay, we're gonna see the juicy pear booty. Okay, he's around. Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay. Okay, that was a chonky little pear. Are you still doing the imperfect? I don't know how they determined that that was imperfect because that was perfection for me. Okay, she's probably gonna go. Like, it looks like she's not wearing pants with this thing, even though, like, she's wearing gold pants. Like, it just doesn't look right. Oh, really? I might have to look at it again. Who did this? So yeah, there's all kinds of drama between all the family members. Like, he doesn't like the brother doesn't like him back. They're not a thing. But he will just give up everything for her. It's incredible. Like, I need to go through and, like, edit it through so that, like, I can actually, like, show the story of, like, everything that happened. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of stuff of, like, just them, you know, working. Nothing very exciting. But, like, this guy right here, he's such a wild card. I just can't nail him down. I can't figure out what he's about. Like, a never nude? Oh my gosh, now I get why. Okay. Like, he never is nude. Like, for when they, like, take a shower and stuff, he'll wear his, like, swimwear. Like, it's, like, kind of weird. Yeah, see, normally I would do the build mode. Like, that's how I would play the game, is I would... Yeah, it seems really nasty. Like, I don't know. That's what I would always do, right? As I would always, like, motherload, 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 build my house exactly the way I wanted with all the most expensive things and, like, just do whatever I wanted. But, like, because of that, I was like, okay, so I want to, like, play the game and, like, figure it out. Yeah, exactly. Like, do all the landscaping and all that stuff. I always played the high rise, so they... Oh, yeah! I can, like... Let me show you. I can't do it on the baby, but here. So, okay, see, he can't streak. Not, well, I mean, there's children, but also he does not never nude. He's a never nude. Yeah. No. Here, I'll show what I was going to do is master controller. I think it's intermediate gender preference. Here we are. So Lewis does not like dudes, but he does like ladies. So I can go through and, like, change, like, if they are gay or not. Yeah. And I changed the percentages of, like, I think it's, like, a 20% chance of a gay baby. And I think it's, like, something like 30%. So I zero, like, fully pan. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, that would be, like, ace. Like, I think if I pull hers up, because she's a baby, it's gonna be, like, there's nothing. Yeah, so 0, 0. Yeah, so that's, like, just totally ace. And then they like it'll change as they get older. Like, okay, are you gonna let me? Here, we're gonna do a quick little savey save because I cannot. Like every time it like glitches or kind of messes up, I'm like, oh god. Yeah, it's pretty cute. So like you could do I think the numbers are like 0 to 100 for each scale and they work separately. So you could have like 100 and your sim is just like foaming at the mouth for every single sim out there. Or you do like 0 0 and that's like fully ace. And then obviously well you can also do negatives for like dislike, right? Like if you are like averse to men, you would have like negative 100. So yeah, like what's hers? NROS master controller. There's like so many things that with so NROS is like this company that makes a bunch of mods, and you can do the most wild stuff in here. Like instant baby. uh, wow. I didn't even know that you could go over 100. She really likes dudes. Like that's more than when I first saw her. Like when I first checked, she was like at 78 and I was like, "Wow, girl, you like really like dudes." 138? I can't. That's a lot. So now she is straight as an arrow, girl. Okay, we got it. Yeah, so there's like okay, so this is like the settings to like change like the woohooing. So like this is like how you turn on cyber woohoo and if you want to be yeah, yeah, right. Um yeah. This is how you turn on if you want to be a professional right here. So register as professional. So it's yeah, comma citra. You can yeah, you can ask them like you can have them be a professional woohooer. Yeah, so for in here like you can change like how much like you need like if you're like okay, so like where's the it might be in general. No. I switched every day after naked woohoo. Um and this is how I got this is how I got my teen pregnant. Oh yeah, so like cuz the dogs like they'll woohoo and have babies. So you can like customize every little detail here to be like yeah, so like you can turn on and off what is called like there's woohoo. Yeah, so I have like so there's like woohoo, risky woohoo, and then try for baby woohoo. So I have in my game like regular woohoo and risky woohoo are the same. Like there is no woohoo without risk of babies. And so if you're like let's say the dogs, like if the dogs like which this is how I ended up with like 12 puppies at once. Okay? Like literally so it was Zoe, the dog that just turned into an elder. Her and Biscuit could not stop. You could not get them to stop. Like they were woohooing every chance they got. And so she had 3 litters in like yeah, they do. Here I can probably pull up Yumi. See? Look at how many there are. I wasn't kidding when I said like 12. So we have Zoe here. She's really cute. Oh, she has a new partner. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. And then this is Biscuit. Biscuit died a while ago. Um he was older. So Biscuit was like really high up on hunting and he was like a really good hunting dog. Like he was going around and like gathering things all up. Yeah. He was going around gathering things up on his own and so I was like, okay, I definitely want to like have his puppies so that I could have more hunting dogs, basically dogs to like go and like gather gems and stuff. And so I was like, okay, I'll adopt Zoe, and then they'll have a litter of puppies, and that'll be good. And then they had more. And then they had more. And I was like, oh my god. Biscuit was like on death's door, and he was still like shooting out puppies. I could not believe it, because he was like significantly older than like, yeah, it was like every time I like would catch them woohooing, I was like, oh my god. And it's like only a 15% chance of having babies. Yeah, or something like that. But they just kept rolling and hitting it, I guess. So now we have Yumi and Barky. These are the two we've kept. Everybody else has gotten adopted out to different families. You can see their different last names. But it looks like some of these guys have had little puppies now. Oh, how cute is that? So they all have like their own little mates now. I haven't gone in and looked. Yeah. So how adorable is that? Oh. Wait, really? One dog was rich? That's so funny. Where's Spot at? Hatch Sekimoto? Let's see whose household that is. Oh, it's our neighbors. Well, that's why. Look at their house. I would say that's a rich sim. Like, it's a big-ass house. What's this? You want to dig something up? All right. All right, somebody's getting married. Love Day is here. Yeah, so this thing's huge. So this is the neighbors. I guess my house like kind of has a layout like that. So it's not too terrible. The house across the way is big, but it's kind of like ugly. Like nobody's lived in this house yet. Like I don't know like yeah, it just doesn't really look it doesn't look like a house. Yeah, like no, it's been empty this whole time. Like two different families have lived in this house over here. And then so like this was empty when I first got it. So this is, you know, all built up, but like this was here and this other home was here. Nobody lived here. Yeah, it does make me think of that. Yeah. And then the little pink house here. This used to be the Lanagrab's house. I don't know if they moved elsewhere. And then yeah, all my colors over here. This will be eventually something. Like I'm pretty interested to see because this is going to be like the formal living room, which like is not a thing anymore, I don't think. Because like I'm sure you've seen this where like because like I don't know, there were so many families I knew growing up that had yeah, I like that. That I think that's pretty cute. Especially with these really bold ones. It looks like the little bikes out there. Like this is going to be like a formal living room, like reading area. And this is like the regular living room. Because like when I was growing up, there were so many families that had like the fancy living room or like it was like a fancy dining room. And like you couldn't sit there unless it was for Christmas or something. I mean, my family only had one living room because we didn't have that big of a house. But so I was like, I'm going to try and do something like that. Like it's like overly fancy and like you can't actually use it unless you just want to sit and read. See? Okay. Oh my god, look. Like there are so many Sims in this game that do not pay their child support. Yeah, I think yeah, it must be like something like that. Like cuz yeah, like there's just not like that is just not a thing I see anymore. With like the fancy living room with like the sofa that was like covered in plastic, like a fancy and a not fancy. Okay, that's pretty funny. Were either of them covered in plastic though? In the same room? So, like, was one couch one that, like, you could sit on, and then, like, the other one was, like, only for Christmas? Because otherwise, that's just, like, how I decorate my Sims. It's like, oh, I see. That's so funny. Okay. Let's go a little brighter. There's lots of Sims that also, like, can't... Wait, this is the neighbors. For sure. Which, I need to put a TV in my Sims house. I haven't put a TV in yet. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like, an entertainment room. Yeah, that's probably what has, like, kind of replaced it. Because those, like, formal dining rooms and formal living rooms, I just never understood those as a kid because it just seemed, like, lame? I don't know, like, who wants a couch that's, like, covered in plastic? Yeah, they were nasty and they were crunchy and I didn't like it. It's like, I don't know, it was, like, so weird that people tried to be all, like, fancy, right? Like, it was, like, these fancy, nice couches and then they would, like, put plastic on it. Like, that just seemed so cheap. You know what I mean? It just didn't make any sense. Okay, so here's some Karma Sutra stuff. So I don't know who this Destiny person is, but uh yeah, that's what I noticed about a lot of the dining rooms is or like the dining rooms and the living rooms cuz there was like so my neighbor, she had like a full living room with like, you know, like the TV and all that stuff. Like that's where like you would spend most of the time and a dining room over there. And then on the other side of the floor of the house was like a formal living room and a formal dining room, and it honest to God seemed like that never was used except for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it was like all the stuff was covered in plastic. So she would have to like take off all the plastic. Oh, I just hated it. It just didn't make any sense. And like we would like get in trouble if we were in there. They'd be like, "Oh, that's the fancy spot. You can't use the fancy spot." And I didn't like that. It does ruin the fancy. Like, what's the point of fancy if you're going to put plastic on it? And then it's all crunchy and uncomfortable. Like, nobody wants to be there. So now, like, woohooing is a skill that the Sims can get better at. So, like, you can be a bad woohooer and get some practice. Like, let's see. Valerie might not be the most, like, keen woohooer because she just doesn't do it a lot. Yeah, it's not even on her skill set. She's not a skilled woohooer. Okay, the baby is, like, screaming. Sorry, Vlad. You're the most awake. Yeah, we get it. You're hungry. Feed the baby. I know, she'll like go crazy. Like, look at how dramatic this is. Like, she's throwing her head back, like, mad. Like, just the way she, like, throws back and, like, throws her head around. Hey, excuse you, did you not feed her? Or are you feeding her? What are you doing? Feed the child, please. She is here for the drama. I'm curious to see how she's gonna grow up. Because I don't think she has too many... She's perceptive and grumpy, which we saw that on full display. So I just don't know what kind of What? Oh my gosh, Vex, why did you have... Oh my gosh, Vex, wake up and capture the lizard that you apparently had in your pocket. I don't know why these Sims keep, like, putting these, like, lizards and birds in their pockets. Like, stop doing that, please. Oh my god, I don't care, Vex. Pick up the lizard. Yeah, honestly, like, stop this nonsense. Like, they belong... Like, where's the bird? Who has the bird? Somebody's got to. Somebody's got to. Here's the bird. You guys. Okay, now the bird's, like, cage is open. Can you close the, feed Melody and close the cage door, please? Rascal needs to be fed. That needs to be fed. Okay. Alright. Calm down. We'll let you out. There was, like... Okay, so it wasn't, Vlad. It was Victor. There was, like, a snake or something that we had. And Victor just would not let the snake just stay in his little enclosure. Like, he always had to have the snake on him. And eventually the snake, like, got out when we were... Like, when he was out. So we lost the snake permanently. And it's like, alright, thanks for that, Victor. I don't know why that was necessary. Alright. Okay, why is there... Why? Why do my Sims do this? Like, why the floor? Like, you have so much counter space, you have a table, and you're just like, yeah, the floor. That seems like where we want to put things. Like her, so her family, they all had red hair. Like, you can see Vlad's red hair. They all had red hair. And then little, like, Lewis comes in, and he just ruins it. He ruins all the redheads. I know. She's like a little weirdo. She was like eating the xylophone mallet, and now she's eating her hand. Oh, now we got the drama. We got the waterworks for the uncle. Look at his llama shirt. Look at his llama shirt. Oh my gosh. Girl, you're so dramatic. Oh, her birthday must be coming up. She's gonna be a big girl soon? Look at that! We're gonna have a birthday. You guys are a strange family. Alright, Vex, how about you clean up the table?
Oh, Navim.
Aww.
What some ja? Gavaji.
Alright, Vlad, what are you up to? You're gonna tickle her? Okay, it needs to hurry up so that I can get Vlad to go to the store to sell all the gems he's got in his bag. Like, look at all these gems we've got. We've got emeralds, topaz, fluorite. Look at this. Luminorous gem. Including one that is only found in sharks. Interesting, okay. Who knows what kind of mineral they're talking about there? Okay, what is your brilliant painting? So, this is it. All right. Where did that painting just go? I just put it on the wall. Hello? Where'd the painting go? Am I like totally crazy? Like, no, where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just had it there. Yeah, so it was like, it looked just like that one. Am I like totally insane? Like, where did it go? It must have just like glitched into the nothingness. I guess that's where it's not like, what if I put the walls down? I'm like totally stumped. That thing is just gone. All right, I guess. Alrighty then. So this drawing, not nearly, even though it was like exactly the same drawing, this one's not nearly worth as much. The inverted colors must have really made it what was genius, as it said it was. Is this yours? Whose drawing is this? So Vlad is like he's a painter. So he's kind of like gonna be like oh, that must have been the difference. That's why it was brilliant. Uh he's like a master painter. And so he's gonna be like an eccentric celebrity painter. Like I'm trying to make him like more like an Andy Warhol type. This is like one of his paintings that I really like. I personally am a big fan of this one. I like this one too. But I'm just totally like stumped on how that happened. Like, I don't know, am I crazy? Like, where could it have gone? Like, it just clipped into the ether. Well, I guess that's that. Oh well. It really is just truly gone. That was the most bizarre thing I've like experienced. Like, it just a sacrifice to the house. Yeah. Like, I could not tell you where. Okay, Vlad, put the lizard back. Vlad. I can't trust you not to put that in your pocket. Okay. We're good. Yeah, like, I feel like I gotta babysit them. Like, don't put these animals in your pockets. Like, of all the things to do with them, how about you don't, pocket them? The uncles are always, like, pretty good with the kids. They'll play with the kids a lot. Well, like, Valerie just kind of ignores them. See, here's another thing that, Vlad did that I think is pretty cool. Okay, are you just gonna carry around the baby? Alright, so it's almost time to go to work for people. Hiram May for a total... What was consider bureaucratic ineptitude? Oh yeah, you should definitely eat food. No hunger headaches. Okay. Vlad, what are you doing?
do.
Alright, Vlad, how about we get you to paint another masterpiece? Yeah, you have to do something pretty special with that one. Like, I don't know if you could preserve it in resin or... like, so squatty. Yumi, where are you at? How about you eat some food, Yumi? You have a bottomless food bowl here. That's a good point. I should have Vlad take a picture of a painting of a pear. Vlad, paint the masterpiece, the pear. Like, you don't even need to stylize it. It's perfect as it is. Okay, Vex, are you going to school? Hurry up. I know, I'm like not sure. I just don't know what happened with that. Like, that is like the most bizarre thing I've ever had happen. Like, I've never had something just straight up. Oh, Yumi. How is Yumi in the floor right now? Okay, so is he grounded from going to school? Is that really what they're doing? Like, he was sneaking out to try to go to school. Okay, Valerie, how about we don't... Oh my gosh. Okay, Valerie, we need you to, like, go do something else and not keep your kid up from school. I know, he was pretty obvious about it, I gotta say. Like, even the bus is like, how have you not just walked out of the damn house yet? Go to school. Okay, Vlad, you need to... Here, Vlad, we are gonna have you, like, go do something else. Like, go here. That's what I'm, like, so confused. I'm like, is he really grounded from school? Like, you can't say he's grounded from school, right? Like... Okay, are you gonna sneak or are you gonna do it? Go. Come on, dude, you gotta go faster than that. Like, I'm trying to help you out here. Okay, you've made it. You made it. Go, go, go. He was, like, struggling. Okay, he's gone. He's gone to school. Alright, keep your painting now. That was, like, okay, I'm pretty surprised that they weren't letting him go to school because he was grounded. Like, that just doesn't really make all that much sense to me. Like, he had to sneak out to go to school. Okay, none of the Sims are out because it's all rainy. I need to find a spot for... I know! Like, okay, and, like, one of her wishes is to see Vex be a genius, and it's like, you think he's gonna be a genius by not going to school? Like, hello? Like, honestly, like, being grounded and then not going to school, like, that doesn't sound like... That doesn't sound like a punishment. It just, like, didn't... Even in, like, okay, when I was in school, getting suspended just didn't really seem like that much of a punishment. You know what I mean? Because, like, isn't that what the kid who's like acting like an asshole wants? Like, it's to just not be at school, and so it's like you're just kind of rewarding him. Like, I never really understood that. And I'd be like, I'd ask the adults, I'd be like, I don't get it. Like, how is being suspended like a good thing? Like, yeah, you're just kind of punishing the parent, and like the kid just gets to have like no school day. Like, that seems like a reward for bad behavior. It seems like I would want to do that again. And my parents were like, well, it's bad because then you don't get to go to school. And it's like, okay, but that's like, who wants to go to school? No one wants to go to school. Oh my gosh, somebody stole 12 grand from somebody? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, I don't, like, that's exactly what I'm asking about, though, is like, why would you, like, explain to me again how being not allowed, not, like, being made to not go to school is not a reward for being an asshole. Like, detention, okay, detention, that makes sense as a punishment because, like, who the fuck wants to go to detention? Like, that was shitty. And Saturday school, oh my god, that was like so much worse. I could never do Saturday school. Okay, do we got gems? Yes, we got a gem. Let's get some gems, doggy. Wait, what? What? Okay, wait, what? Yeah, exactly. Like, if it was like suspension because of like poor school performance, like that seems exactly the opposite. It like everything just like, especially if you're like, a kid or like a teenager, like they're not gonna think like long term. It just doesn't, it just seems like really backwards motivation. Like, I get you have to kick some kids out if they're like violent towards other students, right? Like, you can't have them around that. But like, if they're like failing a class or something and you're just like, oh, okay, let's suspend them, it's like, okay, that seems like a reward. That's what I'm like. I'm like, wait a minute. I needed the money and the bank simply refused to give me any more. Turning to Shasha Hachit Sakamoto was my only option. It's only 10 grand. What could possibly go wrong? Oh. Okay, well. Okay, so it seems like Sasha has some stories to tell if she's like gonna ask somebody. Like, whoa. It's not like she's gonna ask me to kill anyone, would she? Like, that's what I'm on. I'm like, did you just get hit, like, hired as a hit woman and you didn't even know that? Is that what just happened here? Because, like, if you... Yeah, that's what I'm like, what's happening? So now we gotta keep our eyes peeled for crazy... It was our neighbor, too. Sasha? I think she lives in this house. Because who is that? Yeah, that's Sasha Hatch Sakamoto right there. So our neighbors could be asking somebody to, have a hit on them. Just saying. Gotta watch out for the neighbors. Okay, so we're getting another girl with the pearl earrings. Interesting. I'm still looking out for our little stick figure guy. I don't know, like a $2,000 stick figure guy too. Like, this one's only worth 100 or something. But the one that just disappeared was worth like 2 grand. And then, of course, the baby's going to be a musical genius. Okay, so Vex is at school. You're going to work hard. And you're probably going to get in, like, a lot of trouble. Yeah, I hope he does, too. The trolley stairs are really fun. I built almost the whole, like, this whole wing of the house around this concept here. With the twirly stairs and the big-ass windows around it. I wanted to have, like, a whole moment. So, like... I gotta say, I think this is pretty sweet. And cool. I like this pink color. Like, I'm really interested in seeing how I can make, like, this bright-ass... Yeah, Valerie's out here singing to sick kids. Look at her. Okay, see, like, why does one of my dogs have fleas? No. Well, he probably hopped into his little flea bath thing. It is, like... It is... Okay, so it is, like... Here, I can pull up the hex color. It is like a, like, what would I even call that? Like, fuchsia? Or, like, it's not Barbie pink. Yeah, it is, like, really, really red pink. Like, there is blue in it to make it that, like, fuchsia-y, magenta-y, like, bright... But it's significantly pink, yeah. Yeah, it's a bright... I wasn't really sure what to call it, but yeah, it's definitely on, like, the red side of things. So, pretty bright. Yeah, I can see in the stream, it looks a little bit more red than it looks on the monitor I'm looking at. But yeah, it is bright. So I'm very curious to see, like, how I'm gonna, you know, like, what kind of things can we do here? Because, like, it'll be this whole hallway, and these stairs will also be part of this group. And then we've got the yellow paint room. That'll be interesting. I feel like the purples and the teal work well. The yellow, I don't know. We will see how that ends up working. And then I like that these two, like this soft, dusty pink and this steely gray color. Oh, you could put that one shelf. Oh, yes. Yeah, I can. You can pretty much customize anything you want for the most part. So this guy, like, if we stick him here, I think it's this right here. Yeah. So I would, like, change that to be something like that. Look at that. That would be cool. There was something I saw. Was it in here? It might be in the lighting, or maybe... I, like, found it randomly, like, a while ago, and I haven't, Oh, yeah, it's probably, like, a leaf or something. Like... Where's your inventory? Yeah, it's an empty chip bag. That's what she found. She did her best. She's running around. She's trying to dig up things. Oh. Oh. There we go. What's this? We got $1 for a singogram? Wow. Girl, like... She's working so hard. Work the late shift. Oh, Lewis. Alright, fine. Look at her. Let's see what she digs up. Like, these little singogram things, like, they are just not getting any money. Girl, why do you have soup in your pocket? I swear to God, the Sims just put the most weird stuff in their inventory. Wait, this just, like, showed up right next to her. Okay, you're gonna go collect that. It's always the bolognese. I'm like, who wants that in their pocket? Like, you have, like, you know, you have birds in your pockets, you've got bolognese in your pockets. Like, we just don't really need that. There's a whole bunch of little seeds in here. We're gonna have you just pick up all these random little bits here. And, like, so Valerie is supposedly yeah, that's exactly, like, what we want, right? So Valerie, she is, like, only level 2 singing career, which, like, she realistically should be, like, way more, because she has, like, her music level is, like, almost maxed out. And, like, she has, like, skills in every single instrument out here. She is, like, a musical prodigy. And they have her running around doing these singograms. She's also a 4-star celebrity. Like, it just make it make sense. Like, I know. Like, this would be, like, as if, like, you know, Doja Cat came and, like, sang a birthday song for you. Like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, Vlad just did a masterpiece. Okay, let's go see what his masterpiece looks like. Okay, it looks exactly the same as the other one. That's fine. Okay, that's just floating in the air right now. Because we need to put that in your inventory. Yeah, now he can sell this one. Because I was like, I don't want to sell this one because I think it's really cute. I like it. Like, that's the problem with Vlad, because he'll do cute things. Like, I like this one that he did. I like the this one he did. This one he did. This one I think will work well with the yellow room. Okay. Like, so you can tell them to paint certain things. Like, if I was to click on this, like, I can have him paint a still life or a portrait of somebody. Or I could just have him paint whatever he wants. And, like, who's getting singogram? Like, people are getting singograms for the most random things. No, I can't tell him to do a specific art piece unless it's, like, a portrait of somebody. Or if I do a still life, because, like, if it's a still life, I can, like, take a photo. But that's the only time I can, like, direct him to do something. But it has to be something that's, like, on the screen that I can, showcase. Like, I could have him do something like a photo of this right here. But I couldn't tell him to be like, oh, do a flower. Okay, is that early? Okay, so we're gonna have Vlad go. Which, like, okay, now because they're all, like, celebrities, they drive around in limos absolutely everywhere. And it just looks ridiculous in this little, like, suburb town. Oh my gosh, they're gonna... Yeah, driving in limos to deliver a singogram. Okay, so they're gonna have Vex fix the boiler. That seems, they can't afford a professional repair technician? It costs like $50. 50 simoleons. Alright, well, have fun, fixing the boiler. Yeah, Vex, you can go. And you should fix the boiler. Chrissy Hatch Sakamoto is getting worried about her finances. Go cheer up with the nice, expensive singogram. I know it is. It's so much funnier than like I think I could have realized because I just never played with it. Okay, this is hilarious. Woohoo! It wasn't the first time, but it's still a great time for a romantic singogram. Okay, so let's consign some stuff here. You're gonna go sing a celebratory singogram to somebody who just woohooed. Like, could you imagine, like, your neighbor showing up to sing to you? Like, look at, you just banged. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, we are getting... we don't want to sell those. We'll sell that. We'll sell that. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff in here. The painting, fluorite. That's an expensive gem. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think that was all the stuff I was gonna have them sell. Oh, we can sell that too. Okay. Okay, this toilet is the one that Victoria died on. Yeah, the mysterious painting is still missing. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. I think it's just gone. That happened one time. So this was earlier on in the game. It was Victoria and Hank. They had gone to... Oh no, what just happened? Did you just clog their toilet? Oh my god, you nasty. Oh my god, you're just gonna walk out of there, Vlad? Oh my god. Vlad! Okay, you cannot be sitting... Don't keep sitting on the couch. Leave! Like, if you're gonna just walk away... Dude, don't clog their toilet and take a nap. Oh my god. Like, commit to this. Like, you don't just like... Oh my gosh. Okay, have you heard of the show, Jury Duty? Okay, you should watch it. I've seen little references in like YouTubers, like I think Eddie Burback had a reference to it. Me and James just binged it this past week. Holy shit, it's so funny. I don't want to give any of it away. You should just watch it. It's on Freevee, which I think is like Amazon service now, but it's free. You'll have like some ads, but you know. Excuse me. Okay. So somebody got promoted. Nice job earning some simoleons. Like, barely. Barely any simoleons. Okay, wait. What? A local Sim Jamal Landgrab was left dazed and confused after suffering the wrong end of the town thug Brendan Alto's fist? Yeah, nice job earning a singular simoleon. When asked if he knew the reason, I had no idea. He just came out of nowhere and whacked me right in the chin. My goodness! Brendan Alto going a little crazy. A singular simoleon again. Like, this is a mockery. Saying simoleons. It is earning a simoleon. It is. It's like, okay, it's firstly just insulting that they're having her run around in this, like, weird little getup and, like, singing to people that she, like, went to high school with, you know? And, like, she barely, like, there's barely any, like, performing opportunities that I can find. Like, get gigs as part of the job, but it's like only one place has ever let her be part of the show, which was this one, and we own this. We own this venue. So it's like every time she like goes to apply for like one of so like these two are venues that will host singing. Yeah, basically. And then like this one will host singing. And every time she goes to apply, they're like, you're just not really up to our stuff. Like, you're just not good enough. And it's like, oh, whoa, okay. Shit. Like, here, we'll see if we can get. So she's going to come and perform for this person to try out, basically. All right, let's speed this up. And we'll have to see. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, so cringy. Where did she go? She just disappeared? Oh, that's funny. Okay. She just disappeared. Bye, Valerie. So I have a mod that cuz sometimes Sims will get stuck, or like not just the Sims but like the pets too. They'll like get stuck. Yeah, so she's in the same, the upside down. No. It just what it does is it seeks out things that are like Sims or pets or like things that are stuck and then resets them. So I guess she must have like tripped that somehow. But apparently, Brendan Alto is truly amazing. Like, was that after he punched the guy, or Brennan has managed to become an appreciated and respected member in the community? Yeah, he just punched somebody for no reason. How did that even happen, Brennan? Like, how did you punch somebody? Like, he didn't punch the Sasha person who was apparently going to ask somebody to kill somebody. Like, I feel like that would be when you become. Okay, so let's see. Vladimir has been conferred to the new title. Ooh. Prestigious painter. Okay, so he's doing pretty good as his painting. Vlad is. Oh, fuck yeah. Sometimes, like, the things he sells, because, like, he's a born salesperson, so he can, like, really get them to, like, upsell. I don't know. We'll probably see in, like, the notifications up here. She probably didn't get it because... Okay, now why do you want to join the medical career? Excuse you, but we are trying to make you a pop star. I have done your whole life to make you a damn pop star. You are not joining the medical career. Yeah, we'll have you do that. Like, I did not do all that work for you to not become a pop star. But you need to do some singograms. Okay. You need to fix the boiler. Okay, so let's see. So Vlad, he can sell things for, like, super good. Okay, dude. Dude. You're not gonna... What are you doing? Like, Vex. Like, you don't need to sneak into the school. You already are there. Like, nobody's... I'm sorry. What the fuck just showed up on my screen? What? Shannon's the ex. Shannon's the ex with the other baby. Shannon would like to know if Lewis would want to go on a date? We're going. What chaos is this gonna cause? Where are they gonna go on a date? Like, you just finished work. Yeah, we gotta see, like, what is she gonna wear? Okay, so let's see. Valerie has been conferred new title. Oh my god, what is she wearing? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like Valerie got promoted. Sure, yeah, you can talk. Okay,
Heads
whoa.
up! Miho!
Girl. Girl! Oh my goodness.
Lobny posse fatums.
Uh,
Cerno
is... She's in a full-blown ball gown.
Reebs a deep neeps.
Uh...
Pindala nerb to Bimsana.
Let's see.
I'm so
Mr.
confused. I am
Wasafima J,
so
Easy
confused.
Baz, Sablarko, Mibby Fedora.
Like, first of all, he's in a jeans and a hoodie. Girl, are you sure you want him back? Like, Shannon?
Shabemi Zampo. Wow!
Shannon, do you really want him back? Like, really think about this. Like, think about who he is.
Zugrets.
Oh, see, he's like not even interested. Oh, wait, he is interested. What is happening between these two? They'll like flirt with each other, but then like not want to flirt with each other. Like she's trying to flirt, and he's like icked out. Where are they? Is their date at the fire station? Ah.
Oh.
Okay, so this is not really going well. Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, was this really where their date was gonna be? Like, is this really what her plan was? Like, he's having a midlife crisis, so, like, sure. It makes sense that he's out on a date with his ex. But what? What are they doing? Play catch? Yeah, that's what you do with your date. This is, like, the most bizarre thing I've seen them do. Like, I'm totally stumped. I never expected Shannon to call Lewis and ask for a date. And I certainly would have never expected her to show up in a full ball gown at the fire station. Like... Like, we're on the same page. Like, because I don't know. Oh my god, dude, that was so aggressive. They are like... Like, they are throwing so hard. Oh my god, he just like pecked her. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lewis, calm down. You're not like trying out for the NFL. I think I can make him go to therapy because he's having a midlife crisis, so I can get him therapy, but we're gonna just like see where this goes. Oh my gosh, that was like she's you know doing normal like whoa. Like that normal throw. Boom. Oh my gosh. Okay, some of these notifications are just straight up unhinged. Sean Frio was spotted hamming it up with another of the Kingpin's lackeys, Lisa Bunch. The two were overheard exchanging various tips and tricks regarding how to best extract teeth and use of the thumb screws. Ah, do we have like a mafia in here? Okay, he's a jock. Okay. Okay, so no, it doesn't look like that audition ever did anything. Okay, so let's see. She needs to go do her... Oh, don't freeze on me. Oh, there we go. We need to have you go do your singograms. Yeah, go do your singograms. My Sims are a mess. Like, this is... Perform a professional singer gig at a coffee house. Okay, well, we keep trying to have you, audition, and they don't want you. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to those ones because I do not think Vex is going to be a genius. Yeah, so like she's supposed to be like that audition is like supposed to get her a gig, but like she can't nail any of these gigs. Like she's tried. So she does not have like yeah, it's empty. Like she's been trying, but she's not good. Wait, was that a $50 singogram? Okay, that was pretty good. Who'd you sing to? I mean, it's kind of her fault. I don't know how she's like such a like world-class oh my gosh. She's such a world-class like musician. She's like a major celebrity where people are paying her like 5 G's of simoleons to like be in their ad. And then she's running around town singing singograms for $1 or $2. Like it just seems like, girl, if you're gonna do charity, you know? I hope. I don't know. $50, that was like extreme. Okay, Vex, why are you so upset? Go home. Okay, alright. Let's see if VJ does anything worth giving. Okay. Okay. You're going home. Are you gonna be weird and try to like sneak into the house where there nobody? What's he doing? Oh, he's sleeping. So you should be able to sneak in because your dad is on a date somehow. Oh my god! Of course you're gonna be weird about it. A cat just—that's not our cat. Oh my gosh. Vex. Vex, you make no sense. Here, go take care of the kid. Oh my gosh, why are you sneaking in there, you weirdo? Okay, how is seeing a concert like part of your midlife crisis? Okay, you're still just playing catch? There's no way that's fun. Okay, you're just like bullying her. Let's stop this nonsense. No, don't play catch again. Why? Why do you want to play catch with him? He's being an asshole. Oh my gosh, they really want to play catch. Okay. Okay, no. No. These two just, like, don't make any sense. Like, stop playing catch with each other. Here, let's see. Oh. Let's have him tell us if he thinks she's still blindingly beautiful. Look, she's been playing catch in these heels this whole time. Girl, you just raised his baby. And he was late on his child support payments. See? Oh my gosh. Like for a moment I thought like, okay, well maybe it would be fun if this was like back like when she first showed up. Yeah, he doesn't make any sense. So this was back when like he first like showed up and like they Valerie just had to move in. Shannon came over and he was like, "Oh, blindingly beautiful," and I was like, "Oh shit! Well, maybe like you move her in, right? We'll just have like this like big extended family all under one house, right? Like he'll be with her with their baby, and he'll still be besties with Valerie and have their baby there." Oh my gosh, are you taking a photo? You're so weird. Oh no, Louis Wolf. Oh my god! Wait, why is he's not a cheater though? Like he's not with Valerie. Well, okay, so I thought that I was gonna try to do that, right? But then like him and Shannon like had that weird thing again where like they would flirt with each other but like not like it when the other one flirted with them. It just like really didn't make a lot of sense. Like I don't know why it just really didn't make a lot of sense. Like he would like go to flirt with her. Wait, are they going to use the bathroom
We
together?
sir.
Why are you in your Why are you Why are you in your cop uniform and why are you in a ball gown? Okay, so Lewis Wolf has been caught saying within the same could be reputation for a cheater. So it seems like their date's over. Why are you in your uniform and why are you just wandering around? No, you're not gonna go look at yourself in the mirror. Go home. Like, I swear that's his favorite activity is to just look at himself in the mirror. Okay, I do want to, like, make a strip club and put these poles in it. I think that would be pretty fun. Like, we own so many businesses. Like, we might be able to do it. Okay, see, he's got his bike on him. Alright, what is she doing? Okay, you gotta go perform singograms. You're just hanging out with Darlene? So do we have 2 bikes now? No. You still got your bolognese in your pocket. That's good. In case you get hungry while you're out and about. Okay, let's see if we can do the audition again.
Shaylon.
Oh, I guess not. Okay. What about in this one? We'll audition for her. Maybe this venue will be a little bit easier to get into. Okay, so 50 bucks, that's not too bad for a singogram. All right, let's see how this audition goes.
Whipso Finchy. Whipso Finchy on move. Yes.
That is just so... You're just not quite up to this venue standard. Who is this guy? Oh. Like, she's literally being asked for an autograph, and this person's like, you're just, like, not really the star power that we're looking for.
Oh, Blat. Oh. Weevoo. Loink.
Okay, do we got more singograms for you to do? It does not look like it. Alright, we'll just have you go back home. Actually, no. Don't go home. You're gonna perform for tips. Can I audition for you yet? Oh, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, well here, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna perform for some tips here. Okay, go here. What? Honestly, I don't think so. I think it just is a matter of like how high up your like career is, and because I think we auditioned like right before she promoted, I think that's why she can't get this gig, because she can't perform for this right now. She has to like I think wait a day, but she's gonna hopefully get some tips through all this playing here. Yeah, I think she just has too low of job performance. Oh, he was happy about that. He liked it. So maybe you should hire us. Okay, so Lewis's midlife crisis is over as he's, running around with Shannon. He's in a beautifully decorated room. Yeah, barely fulfilled from his midlife crisis. It's so weird that that's like a plus on his mood. Like he's happy that he's barely fulfilled. But yeah, their little Lakers room. He loves it. He's all about it. Plus 50 on the mood. Alright, where's the dog? Where are you not at home? Why are you here? What if you just went home? Okay, I like that the dog is like going backwards to achieve this goal. Like, are you gonna walk backwards all the way home? Yep, we're going for it. Okay. Like, I swear, this game is like so chaotic. Like, there's so many things. Like, this is like not part of the game, but like, it just so many things happen, and the game's just so chaotic. All right, Yumi, I'm gonna let you take your time back up here. I don't even know where you were. Oh, you're like over there. Okay. This is such a, like, I don't know, like something about the way that this is written. It makes us feel proud that we can help the little guys like Sean, Donner, Frio, who are unable to look after their families. Like, do you really need that little dig about how they can't look after their families? Like, that just seems a little rude. Okay, are you making money over here? Yeah, people are giving you tips. That's good. Okay, like, whoever, like... Yeah, for sure. That's, like, exactly the vibe. It's like, look at how downtrodden and sad these people are. It's definitely, like, I'm coming in and saving. Like, calm down. Alright, so she got some tips. That was good. Whoever did the recording for the guitar when The Sims play is actually, like, really good. I know somebody should hire her! Like, she would do great at gigs. Like, I don't know why they make her do the stupid little singograms. Like, the singograms sound really awful, especially in comparison. Why did you change into your work outfit to go to bed? Yumi, are you still, She's committed. She's gonna walk her butt through that front door. Okay, I'm just so confused why this is happening. Oh, now you turn around. Look at Zoe, still being a little huntress. Good girl. Okay, you should have some of the food out of the bowl here. That would be funny. Like, I thought she was gonna back up, like, over the steps, but I guess that's the line she didn't want to cross. She's like, I don't really want to go backwards over the steps. I'm like, we can't get this front door to close. No, well, I guess our door is just gonna be open.
Oh, Zerch.
Why are you upset?
Oh.
She somehow made it over this whole mountain and then decided at the last, minute, I'm over it. I don't want to do that. I've got a missed call. Who just called me? Okay, so spam. Yeah. Oh no, not in the game. Like, I actually got a real life call. I was like, what do you mean are spam calls a thing? Like, of course they are. How are you avoiding them? Everyone knows that the cat is Jackie Wan Bunch. It is an open secret, grumbled Sasha Wolf, but no one seems to be able to stop her either way. There is no justice in this town for rich Sims like myself who just want to be left alone. This is, Lewis's sister complaining about how everybody's picking on rich Sims like her. Yeah. Oh, what's up with Victor? Okay, so this is the older brother to Valerie who doesn't live with us no more. Victor was seen in a huff last day after being approached by Samuel for a handout. Filthy beggar, I would have given him something if I had some guarantee that it would go towards a oh my god, Victor! Victor! Your mother was dumpster diving to feed you! You little shit! Oh my god! Victor, I'm so disappointed in him! I know, I'm like, wow, you got that fancy house now, you sit pretty up on that hill! You want how much? For a piece of paper saying she owed for interest on a loan. This is good. Oh my gosh, Shasha is just out here causing trouble for people. My goodness. She is a loan shark. I wonder if she's like part of... So there is like a crime family in the game. Like you can join a criminal career path. So she must be part of it. No, Sasha was the one that, like, when somebody was like, oh, it's only 10K, like, she's not going to ask me to kill anybody, right? That was who loaned the 10K, was her. Yeah. Brennan, I don't know why everybody likes Brennan after he punched somebody. Like, the person who he punched wasn't even, like, a person who, like, is disliked in the town. Okay.
Oh,
Vladimir.
new Belgi. Oh.
Vladimir. What are you gonna do with the lizard? You're gonna put the lizard down, right? We're gonna put him back in his home, where he belongs. No pockets. I don't know, Vic. I don't know, Vlad. I don't know if I can trust you. Your favorite food's a veggie burger. Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought for a second he put it in his pocket. I was like, get out. But you don't have anything in here that shouldn't, right? All the animals are in their cages. Okay, we got our shrew going. We got our cami there. Okay, our bird's snoozing. All right, everybody's accounted for. I've had the Sims, like, all of a sudden they'll be like, okay, so she's still got her soup on her. The Sims will be all like cranky, like, oh, they don't like how they have rotting food in their pocket. And I'm like, why did they put food in their pocket? Hey. James just walked in. I'm streaming, friend. Cat's watching. So I've just been talking to her the whole time.
That doesn't sound like you're streaming.
I'm streaming to an audience of one.
It's a private.
It's a private show. You're home early. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm not saying it that way. A VIP audience. It's true. Exactly. Like, all attention has to go to the one viewer. I think so. Like, when I first did it, like, there were 2 people that hopped on, so it must have been that, like, you know, Twitch like pushes, like, if you're very brand new, because they were there, and then, like, my game glitched out and it crashed, so then it reset. Okay, so is everybody asleep? Everybody's about to be asleep. What are you doing, Vlad? Oh, you're changing a dirty diaper. See, that's why, like, I think each generation, I'm going to try to have one brother that stays to take care of the baby. Because for some reason, the parents, like, never take care of the babies. That's right. So I've had more Twitch streamers than Drew did on his little experiment. Look at that. I can call that a success. Yeah, I really don't know how it works. Because, like, I specifically went into, like, where, like, you can sort by game. For, like, and I was looking at other... Yeah, thank you. Look at... Drew Bear, step aside. I'm coming in. Because, like, when you step into, like, the Sims... There's, like, only, like, 3 people that stream Sims 3. Because it's, like, you know, a 15-year-old game. Most people are streaming Sims 4, which is, like, a much prettier game to look at, but, like, the gameplay doesn't seem nearly as fun because it's not open world, which, like, seems so bizarre to me that they did Sims 3 as an open world and then Sims 4 is not. Like, you go into a little map and you just teleport to different spots. Like, you can't just, like, interact with the world that way. Okay, why is Yumi I'm trying to go into... I think with the mods, The Sims 3 can look pretty good. Like, especially if you do custom content. Yumi, why are you in a nightclub? How about we go home? Like, we just got you home. Like, that was a whole thing. Where are you? Barky. Barky, go home. Why are the dogs loose? Okay, we need to get everybody home so we can put everybody to bed. Vlad, what are you doing right now? Okay, you're cleaning a terrarium. Okay, Yumi's coming back. Barky's coming back. She needs to fall asleep. Are you in bed? Yeah, he's in bed. You're at least home. Okay, so everybody's home. What are you doing? Okay, Barky, where are you going? Okay. We're gonna save. Because I'm gonna turn off for the night. Because it is now time for food. Yeah, I was like, whoa. Like, a lot has happened in these crazy 3 hours, though. Like, we gotta say. It does, doesn't it? Like, that happens a lot where I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, it's like how long? It's been how much? Okay. Oh, so let's see. If I quit. Yeah, oh, for sure. Screw the park. I wonder if it, like, how the stream looks if I just cut it like this. Oh yeah, you just get my little background. Okay. No, this is a little screen thing that they had that Twitch set up. So I can like do this, but I don't have my webcam set up, so but I like the idea of the Andromeda cam. Like she always sleeps in her little cloud underneath me, so. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Kat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to set that up. I know we have an extra. Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, I'm officially a streamer. I need to get a gamer chair now.
Do you have any tips from your audience? What do they call them? Bits?
Little bits? I don't know.
There's
I'm a
like
bad Twitch streamer. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
You should learn the Twitch currency.
I know. I need
They
to.
have one.
I need to learn all the currency and the like. Twitch has its own like emotes and like acronyms. Like to say LOL, you don't say LOL. You say KEKW, and I don't know why. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, Kat. Well, I'm sure I'll be texting you, Kat. Thanks for hanging out.